Is Chapter 1, Introduction to Java Programming and Data Structures, Programming Exercise 7. And in this exercise, we're going to try to approximate pi by trying to write a program that displays the result of 4 times the parentheses of 1 minus 13 plus 15 minus 17 plus 19 minus 111. And another one where same thing, but we just add additional 113. And for this exercise, we're going to be using 1.0 instead of 1 in this program. Now, why does it matter, right? So first, how do we do it and why does it matter? Well, this could be solved pretty simply. All we have to do is plug in this number into a print method. And we just have to change the 1 to a 1.0. And that's it. That is how simple this exercise is. It's not trying to trick you, but instead, it's really just trying to show you that there is a difference between 1.0 and 1, and that's why it wants you to use it. So let's see. For now, just understand that Java does see a difference between 1.0 and 1. 1 is seen as a whole number, while 1.0 is seen as a precision number. Using one or the either in a calculation can affect the result of the final solution. So why don't we take a look at that and see how that looks like when we plug this in. Alright, so we're going to go to our IDE and we're going to create a Java class, Programming Exercise 7. And this exercise is called Approximate Pi. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly copy this right here. Paste that into a block code. And there we go. All right, so that looks nice, and I know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to grab this, and I'm just going to simply paste it into a print method. All right, if I paste that in, of course, I still gotta replace this x with multiplication, and let's see what else. It's a subtraction. Oh, okay, it sees that as a dash and not as a subtraction. So that's why we have to fix that, and there we go. So right now this works. So if we were to run that, we'll get the result of what happened is it'll be 1 subtract 13 plus 15 minus 17 plus 19 minus 111. Combine all that together and you multiply it by 4, right? So if you've learned from the previous exercise about order operands, you know that we'll do multiplication first. But something that's even higher than multiplication is the parentheses. So the parentheses tell Java to multiply first, to do everything within the parentheses first, then do everything outside of this parentheses afterward and check which precedence comes next. So it does this first, then it's multiplied by 4. Now, what it wants to do is, instead of using 1, use 1.0. Now, take a look. We have negative 4.24. When we run that, we just get a slightly different number. Negative 424.0. Now, it just add this 0.0 because we add this 0.0 right here. What this is telling Java is that I want you, Java, to show me this number as a more precise number. If there are decimal involved, if there are fractions involved, show me that fraction, give it to me. And that's exactly what it did, right? But since there's no other fractions here, there are no fractions here, beside this precision number, it is just as 0.0. Of course, the next one is to add a 113 to it. So we're just going to add plus 113. We're going to run that, and we'll just get a slightly more accurate number. And that's because of the formula we're using with, this is the how to calculate pi formula. So that's another thing that I just want to show you. When you're putting numbers in here, it'll calculate first, and depending on what you're doing, it will show accordingly. In this case, there's really not much. We're just adding 113 and we get a drastic difference. And that's mainly because after this, it becomes positive, and you just multiply the result by 4. And that is all there is to this exercise, showing you whole numbers, integers, and precision numbers, and how it could affect your result or what you're trying to display, especially inside a print line method. And that'll be it for this exercise.